Happy New Year, dear Taurus, and welcome to Wellness Beyond Intuition with me, Oliver. I hope you had a fabulous New Year. Whether it was quiet or full of partying, I don't care. I just hope that it made you happy and you're ready to take on 2023. I have a feeling that you might be just a little bit. There's a lot of good stuff coming your way in 2023. I know there is. I've already seen it. I've looked into it, and but we are going to focus a little bit on the cards right now, where they land. Remember, they are general, so which is why it's important that you check out your moon rising and Venus and Jupiter placement. And I will do a separate, I keep saying this, I will do a separate video about Jupiter, because a lot of people, they have asked me, because I don't think a lot of people actually use Jupiter as a very important planet, but people have asked me why Jupiter, and I will do a separate video on exactly that, and that will come down the pipeline at one point. So hit the subscribe button, so you can be alerted when that happens. Also, hit the like button, so we can get the algorithm going and other people can find us. Because as we share, the more we care. Sounds like a Hallmark card. I do the personal reading over at wanttolisten.com. You can find all of that information below this video. There are a lot of other links to what it is that I'm up to, and I would love for you to be with me. So come with me on that journey. It is a journey because there's plenty coming out, more videos coming out in 2023, etc., where we are going to specifically look at romance and career, etc., because these are general. It's all about where the cards they land and what it is that the information that you need in the moment, right here, right now. And that can be anything. That can be anything, And I want it to be that way. Also because a lot of times there's a silver lining between all the different areas in our lives, that you can take one thing and adjust it to a different area in your life. It's sort of the same message. I mean, we are complicated human beings, but at the end of the day, it's not very complicated what it is that's being conveyed to us, simply because we all more or less want to feel the same way, right? Maybe not all of us, but to a certain degree, a lot of us want to be happy and, find love and romance and have all the good stuff happening in our lives, and career, and God only knows that sometimes we're our own worst enemy and we block ourselves, and then other times, it may be an outside force, so who knows. But we're navigating through life here, and we're doing the best we can. Okay, so let's see where here in January, where the cards they land for you, because Taurus, you are, as I said, I think you're going to have an incredible year, and we just started, right? So we're going to start with the High Priestess, which is beautiful. We're going to start Six of Swords, and then we're going to look at Ten of Pentacles. See, I told you, good stuff. And the King of Wands is here. He wants to help you. We got the King. Oh, more people wants to make sure that you succeed. That's amazing. The Judgment card is here because it is your time. It really is your time. The Three of Wands. Don't allow yourself to compromise too much. There's going to be opportunities, and there's going to be more than one opportunity. So don't allow yourself to compromise way too much. Four of Cups. Allow yourself to be a little bit more happy with what's given to you. Okay. Just saying. The Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Oh, and you will. And we're going to end it on the Tower. Of course we are, because all of this is going to bring about what we say is a Tower moment. I don't think, it all depends on, this is the interesting part about being a reader, because, when you read for people, nothing, like you can read the cards and they all mean something different, right? But also that's where you're going to use your intuition at the same time as a reader, because, we all have a different approach to this, and the Tower could be very doomsday, like for a lot of people. I don't necessarily see that. This is my take on the Tower. You cannot build something new on a cracked foundation. It doesn't make sense, does it? No. So you're about to build something. You're moving into calmer waters. You haven't shared with the whole world exactly what you're up with. That's the high priestess. You haven't quite shared with the whole world what you're up to, and you shouldn't. There are certain things you need to keep to yourself. Whether it's romance, career, finances, I don't care. There are certain things, keep it to yourself. Everybody doesn't need to know your business, because there are a lot of naysayers out there, and you don't want that energy to be taken away from you, because the only one who knows is you, right, dear Taurus? But you're about to really create so much beautiful stuff for yourself with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. I mean, how much more beauty can there be in what you're doing and where it's coming from? And the Judgment card, right? It's your time in court, and you're going to walk away the winner. So that means that, because you're moving to calmer waters, but you'll have all the support you want from some very powerful people behind you. Whether they're spouses or lovers or business people or who they are, but they're there to sort of support you. You may not always feel that you are as supported as you want to be with the Four of Cups here, but I can tell you really are, because it's followed right by the Ten of Cups, which brings me to the Tower, because I think it's so important to talk about that card so you understand that you can't build this new life on a foundation that's cracked. Whatever that looks like when people say you're going to have a tower moment, it sounds so scary, right? I think it's more about you tearing down the old house. Seriously, get rid of it. With the cracks and its bad smell. I don't know why I said that. And like it's the infant station, whatever. Just get rid of it. And then you're going to see the foundation, right? And you'll see all the cracks. Fix the cracks, and then you start building this house that's going to sustain the test of time. It's going to stay there. It's not going anywhere, because all this beautiful stuff that's coming your way, you don't want to build on it, and then suddenly it's all just going to collapse because the foundation wasn't there. So what does the foundation mean to you? I mean, you can take this metaphorically, or you can also take it very literally. But if it's a house that you're building, that's what I'm thinking. But what it is that I'm really getting here for you is that allow yourself to give yourself the opportunity to look in your life. Let's say it's your career. Let's just say it's your career is really coming together. And everything that you wish for, everything you hope for, that promotion, that new gig, your business venture, you find the right people to help you along, and you're going to sell more units of that new spectacular product that you came up with yourself, and you're going to see all of that coming together. So the foundation of all of that, if that's a foundation where, you haven't quite fixed a certain sense where there might be some debt that needs to be paid into, that could be a cracked foundation, right? You want to make sure that's out of the way, so that's not going to come and haunt you in the future. If it's about your talent and getting the next gig, I would say that make sure that like everything is done from a place where when you wake up in the morning, you did well, okay? And it's about not stepping on people, right? And when it comes to romance, let's just take the romance part about it. When it comes to how do you treat your partner, how would you like to treat your future partner, right? You obviously want to be treated, you want them to treat you like the way you would want to be treated, right? So reflect on that. Make sure that foundation is just totally smooth. So when you start building all these new things upon it, it's not going to go anywhere. I hope that makes sense to you. It does in my mind, but then again, no one wants to be in my head, I can tell you that. But it needs to support you. It needs to serve you, because you are moving into really fantastic moments here. I love the whole idea that this is your time in court. And that can sound a little scary maybe, but you're going to walk away the winner, okay? I love the fact that you have not shared with the whole world what you're up to, because they don't need to know. No one needs to know. They just don't. But the Tower here for me just is very important, like give it an opportunity to let those old bricks come down, okay? And look what's there that you can sort of smooth out what it is that you can fix. So as you embark on this new journey here, already starting now, taking you through from the rest of the year, I would say a good part into 2024 as well. Seriously, it's that long. I foresee that very long into the future, because it's going to be an overnight thing. It's going to be gradually building up to that specific moment. But hey, I mean, think about it. Building a new house, all depending on contractors and where they are in the world. It can take forever, especially if you're in Mexico. Sorry, I had to say that. I love Mexico. I love the Mexican people. Anyway, I digress. Back to you, dear Taurus. You are going to see that things are really moving in your direction, okay? And it is a long journey, a little bit. I know you've already been on a long journey, okay? But anything that's worth having takes time. If it's an overnight success, you will miss the cracks in the foundation. I really believe you will. That's why it's important that you take your time to sweep the floor and look where everything is going, what's going on there, okay? Don't be afraid to tear down what no longer serves you, and get rid of it. Get rid of it. Seriously. Out the door, out with the old, in with the new, as they say, right? So I'm excited for you. I really am. And please hit that like button. And I will see you here back in February.